Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be giving you a prom makeup tutorial. And this is super exciting because this is going to be my first YouTube video ever. But let's get started. Okay, so you're first going to want to have a good skin prep, and I'm going to go in with the AC Well Cleansing Toner, the Peptide Volume Master Essence, the Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid, and Drunk Elephant's Polypeptide Moisturizer with bronzing drops in it. But I'm going to start with the toner first. But guys, if you guys follow my TikTok, you would know that I've started to use a lot of more Korean-based skincare products because the benefits for your skin are a game changer. It's so good. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Master Essence. And guys, this stuff, I'm running out. Oh, but this stuff makes my skin so smooth. Now I'm going to go in with the Hyaluronic Acid from The Ordinary. But y'all, I can't even go to prom this year unless I get invited, but I doubt I'll get invited. But I guess it's fine. I guess I'll just have to wait till next year. But it's okay because homecoming was fun, I guess. Now I'm just going to go with my moisturizer and bronzing drops, and I'll be right back. Okay, skin prep is all done, and I'm going to put on this headband. Y'all, I never wear headbands, but I am because I need to get my hair out of my face. Okay, this is my skin with no filter. But we're gonna go move on to makeup, so let's go. Okay, so our first step in makeup is primer, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Blur Screen. I really like this primer because it has SPF in it and it blurs my skin. So let's go put it on. If you guys are going to prom, what color are you guys wearing? But if I was going to prom, I would definitely wear like a lilac or a royal blue because I really like royal blue. Or hot pink, or green, or I just love all colors, but orange and yellow. I like some shades of those colors, but other than that, they're not cute. Anyways, primer's done. Now we're gonna move on to foundation. And yes, you want a foundation for prom. And you're gonna want it from medium to full coverage. My go-to recently is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I literally love it, and it's not too glowy, but it's not too matte, so it's literally like in between, and it's perfect. Like, watch, you'll see. But let's just go in with a lie. Don't be shy. Also, this foundation is so affordable. It's $8. And now we're going to blend it in with the foundation brush. This is the REM Beauty one. Okay, so I just blended in my foundation. But after I go in with the brush, I go in with a beauty blender. And I find that that gets rid of like all the lines and textures that the brush leaves. Okay, but this foundation is not my shade, but you can literally see how pretty it is. This is no filter, and you can only see like those two pimples there. But it covered up most of my redness. Also, we're gonna go for a pink look. But now it's time for bronzer, and I'm gonna go in with the new e.l.f. ones. And I'm gonna put it here, 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 here. Nose, do. All these spots. And the double chin. And I'm gonna blend that in with this compacted brush. Shout out Moto Brush, they sent me this. But I'm just gonna blend it out now. And you wanna make sure you don't bring it too low, because if you bring it too low, it won't look good. But like, you want it something like that. And also look how easy that blend out. And for my nose, I just blend it out like this. Like, I don't have really a way to blend out my nose contour. I do it more with powder bronzer where I like shape it. But I go in with concealer on here to like shape it kind of. Okay, now that we're bronzed up, we're gonna go in with blush. And I'm using Rare Beauty in the shade Happy, and then the Huda Beauty one in the shade Cotton Candy. But I'm gonna do a dot of Rare Beauty and a dot of Huda Beauty. And I'm gonna blend it in with this e.l.f. It's like compacted. Okay, but look at the color that it brings to my cheeks. Also, when you blend your blush, you always want to blend upwards. Okay, now time for concealer, and I'm going to go in with one e.l.f. one and two Too Faced ones. And the only reason why I'm using three is because some of them aren't my shade. But we're going to use the Too Faced under the eye because it's very full coverage. There, and there. We're going to use a little bit of e.l.f. under the eyes because the Too Faced one isn't my shade and this one's more of my shade. And then we're going to use the Too Faced Ethereal Light on my cheeks to kind of like shape them a little bit like that. And yeah. Also, sorry if this video is bad. This is my first YouTube video ever, so yeah. I'm getting like used to it. And I'm gonna blend out my concealer with a beauty blender, but first I'm gonna spray it with my setting spray that I use. This is one that I use. I can't pronounce the name, but it's the Fix and Dewy one. And I'm just gonna spray it a good amount of times. And this is the one that I use during my makeup, and I use another one after. But let me go blend this out. Okay, so concealer's all blended in, and then I'm just gonna go in with this setting spray again. And then I'm just gonna go sit in front of my fan and let this dry down. Now that most of it's dry, it's time to set my face. And you're gonna want a pressed powder and a loose powder. And for pressed powder, I'm using the Fit Me one. And I'm just gonna use it under my eyes. Okay, pressed powder is done. Now we're gonna go in with loose powder. And I'm using the Airspun one, but you wanna just get a powder that says talc free. As you can see at the top, it says talc free. Talc will make your makeup look more shiny, and I don't like the way that looks, so yeah. But I'm just gonna use this to bake under my eyes and then do my jawline and then a little on my forehead too. Like so. And I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. But while we let it sit, we're gonna do eyeshadow. And this is the Morphe Magic Mirror palette. But I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, all over my lid. This eye has it, this eye doesn't. But also I'm getting that powder off me now. And I'm just gonna go wipe it away with this compacted brush. Okay, now that that's all over my lid, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of pink eyeshadow. And I don't have pink eyeshadow, so I'm gonna use the She Glam blush. And that's the shade. But I'm just gonna put that like in my inner corner. Now that it's in my inner corner, I'm gonna take a big blending brush and just blend it out. Now that that's blended out, do you see like these two like light patches? We're gonna put shine in those. And I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Now, depending on what color, like, dress or suit, whatever, like, the girls and the gays that get it, if they're doing eyeshadow, you're gonna want to do that color in your lid. But, like, since I was gonna quote-unquote wear pink, I'm doing pink. But I'm gonna go do that shimmer. Okay, eyeshadow's done. And I'm not really trusted with eyeshadow because I'm not too good at it, as you can tell. But this is, like, pretty basic, so it's pretty easy. But now it's time for mascara. And I'm just going to use the Tweezerman lashes to curl my lashes. And then I'm just going to go in with the Call Me Queen mascara from Essence. Okay, mascara's not done, but I'm going to go in with more of this blush on my cheeks. And now we're going to do my eyebrows. So I'm just going to use this like e.l.f. tinted brow glue. And I also went in with black eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eyes. But the base is pretty much done. We're going to go in with the Fix and Matte setting spray. This is the other setting spray that I was talking about. And I'm gonna go sit in front of the fan again. And now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Benefit Cookie highlighter. Also, I just realized that I haven't been looking at the camera the whole video. So I probably look cross-eyed, but I don't really care. Whatever. Okay, now it's time for lips, which is my favorite part. And I'm gonna go in with this lip liner that I got at the International Beauty Show. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Crystal Baller. Then I'm going to go in with the Tarte Maracuja Sheer Lip Vinyl in the shade Sheer Lotus. But let me go do my hair and I'll be right back. My hair would obviously be dry, but I have to wet it so I can at least manage it. But it would be dry, trust. But this is the final look. Personally, I think it's cute, but let me know in the comments. But now I'm going to go to natural lighting so I can show you it. And this is what it looks like in the light from my window. Also, this is no filter. But let me know if you guys want to see more YouTube videos. Bye, y'all.